Mark my words, Lethal Company is gonna be the new Among Us.
Yeah.
I got to play with you.
It was me, Ovilee, Ian, Fiona, Cassim, Case. Cassim kept on getting murdered by random things. It was also his first time
guys.
playing. Not you guys.
I didn't do shit.
Shut the fuck up, Ovilee. You know how many people Ovilee has killed? I shut the door in the ship so she couldn't get me. This bitch stood outside the door and whacked on the door with a shovel saying, "Oh, Gina." It's like my grandfather coming into my bedroom all over again, Ovilee.
Remember when I hit you in the face with a shovel this morning?
You hit Ovilee. Every single person has played Lethal Company with us. You have killed at least once or led them to their death, Ovilee. You have abandoned 2 of our friends and like just launched the ship. And I had to witness both times their voice fading away while screaming.
Okay, listen. Okay, for people who don't know, Lethal Company is, mark my words, Lethal Company is going to be the new Among Us.
I think that's already kind of, yeah.
Yes,
yeah.
It's absolutely already like the new party game, the new friend game or whatever. The mods make it so that you could play with more than 4 people. For those of you who don't know what Lethal Company is, imagine you
go
get
on TikTok
hired...
and look it up because it's all the videos are so funny.
Exactly. Well, imagine you get hired at a company.
A big company that everyone's really excited to work for.
Let's call this company G4.
G4.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And so you start working for this company and your only job is to go collect pieces of scrap metal
and make content. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So you go into these buildings.
You have coworkers.
Loving coworkers, co-hosts even. You chat with them. They carry flashlights. You kind of go looking through the dark. But then as you're traversing through these mazes, all of a sudden, these monsters come out.
Executives.
The execs.
They come and interrupt you, take your fucking content, you know,
and then bash your skull in. And at the end of your time, you have to meet their quota of content. And if you don't have 10 million views on your first YouTube video ever.
Yeah. With no marketing.
With absolutely no marketing.
Zero marketing
or support.
And if you fail to do that, they completely fire your whole entire company and jettison you out to space to live and die and go broke and send your last sum of money in a lump sum at the end of the year to fuck you during taxes.
Mm-hmm. And I think the interesting thing is you can't even call for help because once you open up your phone, you'll find that your Slack has been disconnected. No, Lethal Company is a fantastic game. I got hooked on it, I think, like at the end of last week. I played a little bit with Flowers, Raz, and producer Ian. And then I got to play with you, and that was freaking fun and amazing.
That was so fun. It was me, you, EE, and Ian.
Oh my god, fucking EE.
So good. But the thing that makes this game so much fun is that it's strictly proximity chat. And so you're hearing your friends like, "Hey guys, I got a thing over here." And then just completely die. And it's the funniest goddamn game ever. I think it's really up there with Among Us. However, I found out some news last night about the game that unfortunately we have to boycott the game now.
Because it's made by a furry?
It's made by a furry.
Fuck you. Furries run the world.
We don't like them tops around here, Ovilee.
Oh,
now,
fuck you. I'd fuck a dragon.
I am a good traditional Christian woman, and it just ain't natural. I don't want that around our kids. All right? Why are you walking around dressed like that?
Because you know what?
You're a man, You're a man, goddammit. Why are you dressed like that?
Because on the outside, I may look like a gorgeous, a classy, well-respected woman. But on the inside...
You're a sinner!
I am a wolf that needs to be able to run wild and free. I am the alpha.
It's more like a chihuahua, if anything, honestly.
That you didn't like my wolf cry?
Not. We don't like them tops around here.
You wouldn't like a chihuahua furry?
You go back to San Francisco with all them other guys.
Did you just say gays? Do you think that all furries are gay?
No, I think there's like my Christian woman thinks we're all sinners are going to go to hell and burn there for all eternity.
My question is, what sins have they committed?
Being weird as fuck and wearing them butt plugs. Who wears butt plugs? Furries and gays.
And you know who
them
else?
Them homosexuals.
Weebs. Tell me that when Spice and Wolf came out, there weren't like a bunch of... Oh.
Is that like a Christmas dish?
Oh. Okay, so quick history lesson. Actually, Spice and Wolf is an anime that even I haven't watched because it looked too degenerate for me as a kid.
Oh, no.
So all you need to know about Spice and Wolf is that there's this naked girl walking around who's a wolf, but she also has like a wolf or a foxtail that kind of like goes up her butt. So when that anime came out, everyone was putting like wolf foxtails up their butt that were like butt plugs. And then did you see there was a TikTok of a girl or a guy who had like the butt plug tail, and someone in their high school ran by and tried to yank it because they didn't know it was like in the butt. It was great.
All throughout my high school, I thought those tails were like keychains and clips that they clipped on.
Most were.
Okay.
This wasn't.
Oh. Ooh. Ouch.
So as someone who's never had a butt plug inside them, what is the sensation like?
Thresh, go outside.
You knew that this is what you were expecting to talk about today.
Hi, baby!
Don't come in during this conversation, Threshy boy. Like, preserve the image of your mother that you have in your head. That's still probably shitty, but
What do you mean?
Boy.
I'm the one who hasn't had a butt plug in them.
Neither has Thresh.
Well, Thresh, I'm not sure if you're aware, Thresh is gay.
Oh, he's a little gay. You one of them homosexual furries.
He only likes boy dogs. He doesn't like girl dogs. They gross him out.
He is a little homosexual furry.
He humps only boy dogs.
I'm a little furry boy.
And you know what? We support him.
We support him for that.
We support him.
I'm here. I'm not queer, but I support them.
You're just going to completely dodge the butt plug question, aren't you?
I mean, it's all right. It's okay. I don't know why people go crazy for it, honestly. It's like, all right, well.
Would you...
You can also get them lost inside of you. I remember I was talking about that before.
Yeah, that's why I was comfortable asking you about it, because you've already talked about having one inside you.
Yeah, it's not that great.
On the podcast.
It's whatever.
Okay, so then back to Lethal Company.
Sometimes it makes you feel like you gotta poop, so you're like, oh no, do I stop what's going on right now? Do I have to poop? And then you realize, no, it's just the feeling of it. Okay, yeah, go ahead.
It stops it from coming out, right?
Yeah, but then like the sensation, like it like stimulates like the sphincter muscles that are so used to stimulating when they have to poop. So like then you're like, oh crap, do I have to poop? Oh wait, no, I don't. It just feels like I do, but I don't.
Do they have... Okay, so have you seen like those cat butt charms?
Yes.
Do they have those for people?
I don't.
Like, so you could bejewel your butthole?
I know people get their buttholes tattooed. That's fucking weird.
Why would you get your butthole tattooed? Like, what would it be?
Like, I saw someone that got a
Leaky?
spider. So the legs are coming out.
Oh no!
That would scare me. If I was ever approaching someone's butthole and there was just spider legs, I would run.
I'm telling you, them homosexuals.
No, okay, so now you say the homosexuals, but you know that this is just some crazy bitch. Who's
Yeah.
doing
This
it.
is definitely like Florida woman shit.
This is like
Florida
someone
man.
named Tinifer or something.
Or a Tammy. It's always a Tammy.
Oh, God,
Here's the
Tammy.
thing. Tammy can either be like Marlboro Red's mom with the smeared black eyeliner and the like dried out yellow hay hair, or it can be your local nail salon lady, Vietnamese lady. Vietnamese people love the name Tammy for some reason.
I forgot what all of the terrible stereotypes were, where it was like at the nail salon, everyone there has like one of two names. Where it's like Tammy or...
Tammy, Mimi, Vivian.
Vivian! Yes, Vivian.
There's a lot of Vietnamese Vivians.
Lots of Vivians.
Because we do the whole like, okay, Vietnam, VI, Vivian. We do that a lot.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Dude, that's crazy.
Yeah.
So Lethal Company.
Yes.
We got the crew back together.
It was me. It was Ovilee. It was producer Ian, Fiona, Cassim, Case.
We had like the full squad together for Lethal Company.
Yeah.
It was nice to fail yet another company with everyone together again. But there were so many funny moments that I'm sure are going to go up on social media. But we had like, me and Fiona were singing Elmo's World, and Fiona stepped on a landmine while singing the last line.
She is just a glutton for those landmines. She ran into like 4 of them.
And it's like, they're pretty clear to see.
Very clear.
They're blinking red, and
Yep.
it goes, whoop, whoop.
Cassim kept on getting murdered by random things.
Yes.
It was also his
And
first
you
time playing.
guys. And you guys.
Not you
I
guys.
didn't do shit.
Shut the fuck up, Ovilee. Ovilee, I don't want to hear it. You know how many people Ovilee has killed. She has shoveled us all to death.
Well, we were short on the quota.
She has launched the ship while people are still screaming, running to the ship. She lured me into turrets.
I got hit by a bolt of lightning because of her.
Ian got hit by a bolt of lightning. Like, so many people have died. Okay, what I say, Axis powers. How much blood is too much, Ovilee? The war is over.
So, Gina, this is all I'm going to ask. Would you sacrifice Cassim or Fiona if it meant that G4 would continue running and be successful?
Cassim, easy.
I was doing it
Easy.
for the company, Gina. I was making the tough decisions that no one else had the balls to do.
You said Cassim or Fiona, not the whole squad.
Listen, sometimes...
I shut the door in the ship so she couldn't get me. This bitch stood outside the door and whacked on the door with a shovel saying, "Oh, Gina. Gina." It's like my grandfather coming to my bedroom all over again, Ovilee.
We'll discuss that in a very special episode later.
Yeah. Do we have to get into that?
No, it's fine. I already did it. I did it. We're good.
But yeah, I mean, hitting everyone with a shovel is totally valid. I had to make the difficult decisions for the company.
Mm-hmm. The first game we played with Ian, me, EE, Ovilee, 3 out of 4 people got killed by bees the moment they stepped off the ship. Complete anaphylactic shock, no EpiPen.
That was good.
Case fell with the boombox.
That was pretty good.
I also fell at one point, I think. Ian, you know what? You know who's a good person? You know who's a hero? You know who's a good person? The total complete opposite of fucking Ovilee?
Me?
Producer Ian. All right. Producer Ian sacrificed not only his own life, but also Cassim's life so that I can survive from the coil head.
Totally worth it.
See? Now that is a true friend.
That was actually so great because I was already dead.
Oh my god, that's right.
I died first.
Yeah. The moment we walked in, the coil head was standing there at the fucking welcoming mat and absolutely just nixed Ovilee out of our team. And I ran out screaming.
And so I was...
And blocked the door.
Exactly.
Ovilee's corpse.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
And so I was spectating Ian and you and Cassim because everyone was in like that front little room. You were trapped on the other side with the coil blocking the door. And then I was dead. Ian and Cassim were both next to the main door. Cassim was in the door connected to a different room. And Ian is like using his fucking producer voice going like, all right, everyone stay calm. Gina, Cassim, I'm going to need you to look at that. I am currently looking at Gina. I'm going to need you to try to make your way through the door. You're like, I can't.
Gina, I need you to go to your mark. Go to your mark, Gina. Go to your mark.
Go to your mark. Find the stage manager.
Back to one.
And what's hilarious is that he gets you out. And you get out the door.
And I stood at the door looking at it, waiting for someone to come out. I was like, okay, they'll be here. I'm sure they got it.
Well, so then what happens? What happens on the other side is Ian's going, okay, Cassim, are you looking at it? Cassim, are you looking at it? And what Ian didn't see was Cassim got taken by the bracket. Just like, his head got torn off. And Ian's just still staring at the going, Cassim. And he goes, oh no, Cassim. Oh no. But I thought Ian made it out.
I did not.
He did not.
I stood there and I waited at that door.
Someone else needed to look at it so I could open the door.
Yeah. I stood there and I waited at that door like someone's going to come out. At least one of them will. And after like 40 seconds, I'm like, well, they're probably fucking dead. Yeah, they're probably fucking dead. And I booked it.
It was great.
It was so much fun playing with everyone.
Oh, that was
so
good.
much fun. I wish we could have gotten Golden Boy in there too.
I know, he's too famous for us sometimes, winning his, doing his esports awards and all that shit.
Guinness World Record shit.
Yeah, you know what?
Huh.
I am offended.
Why?
I went to the esports awards. You recommended Jessica to do my makeup and hair. She was fantastic.
You didn't show me any pictures. You looked fantastic in your stories.
Well, I sent you a picture before I put the makeup on,
yeah,
and I may have shown you a little bit of crotch. The TLDR is I was wearing a bodysuit, and listen, those things are tight. Sometimes not everything fits inside. How do you make sure everything fits inside?
Roll it up.
Just roll up the lips.
My
Gotta roll it
pussy?
up. Yep, you just gotta roll it like just a little taquito.
But what if my shit is too
Roll it like
thick?
a blunt, like a very thick blunt, and just tuck it in there.
Are you now scrolling to try to find?
Yeah, that was yep, that's crotch.
See,
Yeah.
that's a little bit of crotch.
I did not even notice it because you
You were
sent it to me at noon.
Yeah,
when I was
noon.
asleep, and then I woke up and I saw it and I was like, "What the fuck?" And I put the phone back and I went back to bed.
Valid.
I thought it was a nightmare.
You think seeing my crotch is a nightmare?
Yes.
This is why no one wants to go down there.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I'm offended, Gina.
Why?
I'm going to tell you why I'm offended, okay? I showed up to the esports awards. Jessica did my hair and makeup. She was fantastic. And showed up to the esports awards, was saying hello to everyone, and everyone's just like, "Oh, hey." And then just kind of like kept walking.
Why?
I'm like, "What the fuck is going on? What did I do?" I'm like, "Did I piss people off?" No one knew it was me. No one recognized me until I walked up, said hello, and they went, "Ovilee, is that you?"
Show me pictures. I haven't
I
gotten
showed you all the pictures.
No, you didn't. You were supposed to show me at the.
I sent you a picture of my crotch.
That is not. Maybe if you walked up to them with your crotch, maybe that's why they didn't want to talk to you.
I also didn't take that many pictures. Just start swiping that way.
Oh my god, you look so cute.
Yeah, well, no one noticed it was me. I said hi to like fucking Hungry Box who was walking by, and usually when I say hello to him, he's like, yeah, at least like, hey, what's up? And I was like, hey, and he's like, just keeps walking. I'm like,
Oh my god.
fuck me, I guess. I walked up to like two production buddies. They didn't recognize me. I walked up to other talent. They didn't recognize me.
That's hilarious.
And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I did have a bunch of ladies try to get in my pants though, because my pants had pockets.
Yeah, yeah. Everybody loves pockets.
I know.
Wow, good. They did a wonderful job. Nobody gets to see you in full glam ever, and when they do, it's like, holy shit. It's like that scene in
Princess Diaries.
yeah, only Pablo can take this and
Only
this.
Pablo.
Whatever the fuck his name is. Paolo can take this, and this and turn it into
a princess.
and then it was Ovilee.
And then, see, I don't know whether to be complimented or insulted on that. I feel offended.
No, you look pretty both ways. You just look different in the other one. That's all.
Thank you.
Not like that. See now.
Plus, you always wear sweatpants.
Yeah.
Well, right now I'm wearing Snoopy pajamas.
Yeah.
But the other great thing about Esports Awards was that we got to play paintball together. Another mini G4 reunion with me, you, GB, Kassam, and then the four wonderful ladies at the Go G5,
Go
Go5
5G RV.
RV,
Go
G5
RV.
Go G Berries.
Yeah, Go G Berries. That was produced by our awesome friends over at Hyper RPG. Zach,
whoop.
Malika, Matt, all the cool people out there. So they hit us up and they were like, hey, well, at first it was, hey, so Zach was like, yeah, we're doing this thing with like 4 female black creators, like streamers, something.
Who are all
and then
fantastic.
who are and it was Glozell. I mean,
Oh, Glozell's great.
Glozell. And then he's like, hey, do you know if you can get me in contact with Ovilee? We want to work with her since we're all going to be in Vegas. Ovilee's going to be in Vegas for the esports award. I'm like, yeah. So I passed on your information. And then like a day later, he's like, actually, change of plans. How would you feel if it was like a mini G4 reunion? Because Golden Boy is also going to be there. So what if we also brought you and Kassam out? I was like, that would be so much fun. What are we going to do? He goes, paintball. I'm like, yes. Oh my God, I've been wanting to shoot everyone. So they flew us out and we had a literal, just like a 3-hour shoot.
Oh my God, yeah. Mm-hmm. So when Gina says the words paintball, I was also told that it would be paintball, but it was a little bit of a twist.
Yeah, it wasn't a paintball.
We were using these small little, think about like Orbeez,
Yeah.
water beads.
Yeah.
Where it didn't really, you couldn't really tell if you got hit sometimes unless you were hit like square in the face. Thank you very much, Kassam.
Yep, I got that too.
And it was like, you know, not as intense as paintball.
Yeah.
But listen, when I go in, I go fucking hard.
And
okay?
when you bring in G4 crew, It's a mess.
It's an absolute mess. So what happened was each of the G4 people were paired up with one of the women. I was paired up with Leash. Mm-hmm. So we were team Ovilee.
She was amazing.
She's
so funny.
Yeah. And the first people that we went up against was, I think, Kasim and, was it Tasha?
I think so.
Yeah, Kasim and Tasha. And so I may have accidentally set the meta for the entire day.
You kidnapped me as a hostage.
By going first.
A body shield.
Well, hear me out, Gina. Hear me out now. What me and Leash did was we just decided to fucking run towards the flag, take it. It was capture the flag based. Run to the flag, take it, and then run back because we knew that no one was going to have good aim. Mm-hmm. And that's exactly what we did.
Yeah.
And we fucking won every single time.
Yeah.
And then I took you as a hostage and you tried to call a penalty, which I think is bullshit.
Okay, but the penalty was everyone had to twerk. And that's entertainment right there.
I was too white for that.
You got on your hands and twerked on a handstand, Ovilee May. What would your parents say?
Well, see, honey, when you get a vaccine in your arm, you're actually being injected with microchips, and that's how the government tracks you.
Oh, yeah, that's right. She went a little crazy, didn't she? Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
She watched Castor's Couch, the thing that I do with Raz and Flowers, where I told a story about her being racist. I think I've told this story on this podcast too before, where I would watch anime and she'd come down and go waka chaka cha ching chong, and I'm like, you racist bitch, and she got really mad, and I got like an essay in my.
Is she the white?
No, she's Asian. She's Japanese. She can't even say like Tempura Suzuki Honda Civic. She has to say ching chong. It's like if you're gonna be racist, at least be. Like,
in this same
correct.
region.
Yes, be correct.
Yeah. Okay. So what did she say when she saw that Castor's Couch?
Essay in my text messages. Essay in my text messages. It was bad. It was bad.
I got an essay on my text messages. I want to say, the day before Thanksgiving from my mom.
This year?
Yeah. I'm disowned now.
You're disowned? Why?
Woo. Well, I mean, like we never really talked anyways, but then she's just fucking crazy. She's like,
is it because you're dating a Korean?
No. My mom.
That does happen. I'm just saying.
Happen.
I'm just saying for all the people who are not Asian or don't have Asian friends, all the Asians hate each other. But we'll talk about that in a future episode.
No, she dated a Mexican Trump supporter. She has nothing.
Okay.
Yeah. Like, come on.
Wild card.
Yeah, it's like an albino like lifesaver.
So what triggered it this time?
Lifeguard. She like blew up my dad's phone. And they've been divorced since I was like 2. And she just like blew up his phone, was like screaming, yelling at him, telling him he's a terrible person. Like, what? Like out of nowhere? They don't talk. They don't, whatever. And so I texted her. I was like, and this was during stream that my dad was calling me. And then I called him. I was like, "Yeah, what's up?" He goes, "Your mom just blew up my phone out of nowhere." And what the fuck? So I texted her, like, where are you bothering Dad? And then so she doesn't respond until like 2 days later. And then she goes, you know, you should put me on your show. I'm like,
Your show?
Yeah, that's how much she keeps up with me. She has no idea that I don't have a show anymore. She's like, you should put me on your show so like I can talk about how I'm not the one that cheated and blah 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 blah. I'm like, why are we talking about this after like 25 years? Like what's going on here? And she like clearly just drunk, but constantly going, I should have a talk show. I'm like, who the fuck would pay to watch that?
Can I interview your mom?
Oh, we are not going to be able to air any of that.
Can I interview your mom?
Well, now that I'm disowned, I have no...
Can I interview the woman who birthed you?
Oh my God. She makes me seem like a responsible, middle-aged grandmother that has raised 16 kids, has never sipped alcohol, and can cook a full meal every night.
That's fucking wild.
It's weird.
That's fucking wild.
It's really weird. So, like, I just, like, this is during stream again, and I'm, like, on stream texting her on the side, like, can you please just get over it? Nobody cares about this anymore. What are you just stop. And she goes, wow. Okay, you know what? You don't have you're not a daughter to me anymore. You're not my daughter anymore. I'm like, that doesn't make a difference. I haven't spoken to you in years. Like that, literally my life did not change at all. So, and then I showed it to my sister. She's like, welcome to the club, homie.
Hey, holy shit.
Gang of A gang of crazy moms here, man.
That is fucking insane. If you have a crazy parent, let us know in the comments
This
below.
is why you stay away. You don't fuck the hot chicks. Because they're usually crazy. See, that's what happens to my dad. Because my mom's pretty. She's really pretty. When she was young, she was beautiful.
Well, this had to come from somewhere.
Thanks. It was actually from my dad. But she was so pretty. But then that's what happens when you put your dick in a crazy. Okay? All right? Like, don't go for the pretty ones. They're insane.
I'm fucking crazy. Because I'm so gorgeous. I will key your car. I'll pull some Taylor Swift shit on you.
Allegedly.
Allegedly?
Not
Allegedly key a car?
Yeah. Not for reals. I've
never been destructive after a breakup.
Me neither.
Except to the boys' hearts.
Okay, well, there was that one time.
What did you do?
It was the first time I ever got cheated on. I took a golf club to his walls and mirror. But he was a video editor, so at least I didn't go after all the files and stuff and destroy those.
Oh,
because
like torch the servers?
He was a wedding videographer too. I could have fucked up a lot of things. But me being me, I'm like, I still believe in love. Those couples don't deserve that. And also, kind of don't want to go to jail and or get sued. So even if I am destructive, I was 19 by the way. Even though I am destructive, I'm smart destructive. But other than that, I never really went down like the violent and like destroy stuff route because I don't want a lawsuit.
I'm too weak to be violent.
Well, there's other ways. Poison takes no strength whatsoever.
Oh, I think maybe we should shift topics before this becomes like submissible as evidence.
Murder 101 with Gina, darling. Have you ever wanted to kill anyone and get away with it? Well, I can teach you that. To subscribe to my course, 14 courses for only $9.99 a course. And I can show you how to kill people with poison made from apple seeds, a flower, eye drops, a syringe. Oh, fly paper. There also
Ovilee, you can interrupt this at any time.
I want to see how far the list goes.
Yeah.
I only know what I learned from Breaking Bad.
There's a lot of things that you can do.
I think I'm sufficiently scared of you now. I thought that the way to end someone is to just have a cancelable tweet screenshotted.
That too. Or give multiple people chlamydia and get called out for it.
That's a good one. I think that's a very fucking good one. Or use government and federal money to subscribe to other people's OnlyFans.
That is wild to me.
Okay, so let's go through this story.
Oh my gosh.
Listen, I do not view this as political. If you want to say this is political, I don't fucking care.
Don't give a fuck.
But
I don't even know who this guy is.
So this dude's name is George Santos, right?
Isn't there DeSantis that people don't like, right?
There's a lot of people that people don't like, but there's this guy named George Santos who was some sort of a congressman. I don't know what type, but he was a congressman. He worked for the government. I don't know.
House rep from New York.
He was a House rep from New York or something.
Love house music.
So there's this dude named George Santos who was a House rep for New York, and he got caught through going through some sort of files or whatever the fucking process was. And so basically they found out that he was using federal money or government money or something to subscribe to people's OnlyFans accounts.
See, I want to know how this happened. Like, was it money? Was it like his? Did they give him like a business credit card for expenses, and he used that card? I
don't know. I don't know if it was like taxpayer money. I don't know if it was like fundraising or stuff for if he has a campaign or something. But either way, that was how the money was spent. But this isn't the first time that I've heard of this guy.
Oh,
the first time that I heard of this guy was actually when I was working on my drag show with Bitch Puddin'. And she invited on one of her friends and fellow drag performer, Meatball.
What a fucking great... See,
she is amazing. God. I will take zero Meatball slander.
Drag queens have the best names.
Yes.
The best names. Meatball. God bless.
Meatball. So what Meatball did was, I guess this George Santos guy was a drag queen before.
Oh.
Or dressed in drag before. Maybe to say was a drag queen is an over-exaggeration, but like dressed in drag before. And which is very like controversial because he's going out against gay people and against drag queens saying like, these these drag queens are gonna turn our kids gay or some random shit like that. Which, first of all, Jesus Christ, have you ever met a drag queen? No one wants anything to do with fucking kids.
Yeah, right?
And so Meatball did this huge performance where she sang some song from like The Greatest Showman or something, and started off dressed as George Santos in like this suit.
It's This Is Me from The Greatest Showman.
This Is Me. I've never watched the movie. This Is Me from The Greatest Showman. And she starts off in like this business suit and she looks just like him. And then she starts taking off like pieces of clothing. And it's like, boom, red dress that Santos wore in his drag pictures. Boom, finds the cheap Amazon wig and like flips it on. And it is just a fucking fantastic performance. But so that's the first time that I heard of this guy. But now I'm hearing of the OnlyFans shit. Apparently he got like expelled from Congress or the government or some sort of shit. And now when I was flipping through TikTok today, he's on Cameo. He is on Cameo selling videos for like $200 a pop, going, slay queen, you'll never catch, diva down. And I'm like, what the fuck is happening?
Wait,
what's going on right now?
Wait, was this a double agent deep mole thing that like, what?
Well, so here's the thing, right? Because I feel like if you are supporting him right now by purchasing these cameos, even if it's for like $200 or a couple $100, even if you think it's hilarious because of the whole situation, are you motherfuckers like not remembering the fact that he was trying to like take drag queens down? Try to take the queer community down?
Oh my God.
So it's like, listen.
He ran as a Republican.
Oh my God. Like
And
something,
so, like,
something glass house, right? Like,
right. And so it's like, okay, listen, we've talked about it before. If someone wants to give me like $1 bajillion, I'll start hating Asians. I'll become a self-hating Asian like my mother. Right? Right?
And she does it for free.
Gina does it for free. I'll become a Christian.
At least get paid, you know?
Raz has said the same thing where he's like, it's true. Right, so it's like, true. It's like, listen, everyone's morals and ethics
Everyone
have a price. Everyone has a price.
Yeah.
But it's like, okay, but at what point are you going to call the people out for having that?
Listen. For $48 billion, I will show up to this podcast in blackface, and no one can say shit to me.
Wait,
all right?
did you say 48 billion?
I'll drive you to the bank, girl. We good. 48 billion? Come on.
I don't know who has 48 billion.
Fine, $4,000. Fuck it. Okay, fine.
Wait,
All right,
whoa.
$4. Come on.
$2 in a McRib.
You know what? Just suggest it.
Drop a comment and she'll fucking do it.
Oh my God.
No, but it's like it is fucking crazy.
Yo,
the back and forth, the whiplash.
So what is he going for now? Like, what is he going for? Just like
Going for the money.
surprise, I was gay this whole time, or
He's just a grifter.
oh, he's just a grifter. Okay.
But
yeah.
the cameo is convincing. Diva down, slay.
Have you seen it?
Yeah, I was just flipping
Oh.
through TikTok and I was like,
Oh my
I'm like,
God.
this is fake, right?
Yeah.
I was like, this is AI or whatever, but everyone's saying like, no, this is real. And I'm like,
It's always
correct me if I'm wrong.
It's always the ones that are so insanely homophobic that are on the down low.
Yeah.
Always.
I don't know if George counts because he was like pretty loud and proud.
Oh.
He was just running as a conservative.
And they believed him?
But he was trying to take down drag queens.
Yes. He was voting lockstep with the Republican Party in the House, yes.
Oh, okay. I just wanted to clarify that. And make
Oh.
sure I
Correct.
didn't
He had zero progressive agenda.
Yeah,
at
I just
all.
wanted to make sure that I
Now-
didn't misspeak or misquote anything.
Now I want to know whose OnlyFans was he subscribing to? Like, what's his thing? And for those of you who did subscribe to, this is great content.
It's pretty fucking awesome content.
Yeah.
But speaking of more OnlyFans stuff,
Yeah.
have you seen the OnlyFans model Rubi Rose and her #1 fan?
Yes. Yes. $67,000 he spent in 1 month.
Yes, so let's clue the people in.
All right.
So basically, some news came out. I think it was main spread over Reddit, but also over Twitter over the last 2 weeks. There is a OnlyFans model / I want to say she's like a singer or something / Instagram, whatever, person, named Rubi Rose. And she just went very public on Twitter with screenshots and messages from her #1 fan and donator on OnlyFans. Yeah. So far, the screenshots have shown that he has donated, or I guess paid, upwards of $67,000 on the app and bumped into her randomly at an event and got a photo.
No.
And so that's the photo that kind of triggered all of these extra things.
When I first saw that photo, because it was captioned, ran into my #1 OnlyFans subscriber that spent $67,000 on me. Took a picture with him, like a fan photo, like just side by side.
She wasn't even touching him.
Yeah. Oh,
she was like,
so all the comments are all from stupid fucking porn-headed men who are like, oh yeah, 67. They didn't just meet. They definitely fucked. Like, no.
So the comments that I was seeing under it that I very much agreed with were the people who were saying, you may have accidentally bumped into you, but he did not accidentally bump into you.
Like, absolutely not. He knew where you were.
He was fucking tracking that shit.
Yeah. So I like, a lot of people are like, yeah, they definitely fucked. I'm like, no, they didn't. Like, do you really think she's just gonna fuck a fan and like mess up her bag like that? Like, because he could just be like, all right, I hit it and kind of over it now, you know? Anyways, yeah, they didn't bump into each other. He definitely knew who she was, where she was.
No, 100%. Because, I mean, just think about it this way. If you also think that's unrealistic, think about all of the stream snipers that you see on Hassan, Pokey. Like,
that's why I'm terrified of IRL streaming.
It's fucking crazy.
One of my biggest fears is getting punched in the face while on stream.
Hey, Gina. Yeah. Come here.
Live on stream.
You got something on your eye. So that was crazy too. And basically it started spiraling because I guess he got upset that she wasn't responding to his messages and started going like, why aren't you responding to me? I've spent so much money on you, and starts getting angry, all caps messages. But then starts to go in and say, listen, sends a screenshot of, I want to say maybe his bank account or Bitcoin wallet, and says, listen, I'll send you $400,000 worth of Bitcoin right now if you respond. I just need to know that you're okay.
For $400,000? I might just respond.
I mean, I want to see the transaction go through first. I would send like that, I just got an iPhone. What is it? You send Apple Money requests?
Yeah. For $400,000, I'll let him stalk me for a couple more days.
Right?
I'll drop my location on Instagram or something so he can show up for like a couple days.
I mean, you'll definitely die after. Probably. But
probably.
I mean, like, think of all the McFlurries you can get.
Is the money worth it if you're dead?
Well,
just saying, if he wears your skin like a suit, was it worth the money?
I mean, I would be smart about it and post like, oh, I'm here right now, but I left like 10 minutes ago, you know?
We all die eventually.
Yeah.
Don't you want to have a weird way that you died?
You're right.
No.
Right. How do you want to die, producer Ian?
Oh, something boring like, oh, surrounded by all my loved ones peacefully in my sleep.
Passed away.
I was going to say like a room full of whores and hookers and cocaine.
That's not boring at all.
Get to like 95 and just go out with a bang.
That's not boring at all. That sounds great.
That's what Hugh Hefner did, right?
I don't think it was planned, but yeah.
No. I don't know. Fire me out of a cannon.
Are you going to donate your body to science? Because you've seen the fucked up shit that happens to people when they donate their body to science, right?
I'm okay with whatever. I've heard that thing where like you can like plant yourself in soil and a plant grows out of it. I want that. So, like after I die, someone still has to take care of me and I'm still a burden.
Did you see the ones where they dump your body in the ocean and you become coral?
That's kind of neat.
It is kind of neat.
Yeah, that's kind of neat. I found something really cool that I really totally want to do. There's people out there that can take like, if you go get your blood pulled, and then you send it to them, they'll infuse it into a set of D&D dice. And I want that so bad. How metal is that I'm tossing my own blood whenever I play D&D? That's fucking dope. What?
You want to know what would be even better?
What?
If you used your period blood.
Why would that be better? Exactly.
First of all, it's clumpier and darker.
And mixed with vaginal fluid.
A little bit of vagina in it. So think about how high your charisma rolls would be.
Oh, that's right. Oh my god, I should start making dice out of my period blood and and sell it to people.
And we should start making bread out of our yeast.
Totally down for that too.
We can make sandwiches.
You have that undefeated yeast.
I do have undefeated yeast. Not even the expensive medication could stop it. I got a bread factory down there.
Gee.
You want some Hawaiian rolls?
Ew. Ew. God. So gross.
So Gina, let me tell you what I've been doing. I'm sure that you noticed when you came into my house today that there was a large puzzle that was just sitting out on my living room table.
Why do you have a puzzle on your living room table?
Because Gina, over the past few weeks, months, years since I was born, I found that I've just becoming growingly more and more easily irritated by the smallest things in life. And definitely with like recent things, I broke. I went crazy. I kicked a bunch of puppies.
What?
I put a bunch of kitties in a brown sack and I tossed them into the river with some rocks.
Oh my god.
I started hitting people with shovels.
Okay, yeah, okay.
And so what I'm trying to do...
When did this break happen?
I don't know, 24 hours ago.
What the shit?
So I'm trying to find my peace.
By doing a stressful puzzle?
Okay, so... The puzzle, I did not realize how hard it would be, okay? Because half of it is sky. Half of it... Gina, where are you going?
How many pieces is it?
So the puzzle is 1,000 pieces. And half of it is blue because that's where the sky is. But what I didn't know and what's kind of frustrating is that the puzzle is made of AI art. And I didn't notice that until I purchased it and tried to start putting it together. Thresh!
The puzzle. Ovilee chose a puzzle picture that looks like someone's homophobic aunt from the Midwest chose it. Why the fuck did you... Out of all puzzles, this is the one that you chose, Ovilee?
It has dogs riding bikes. Look at how happy. Look at this one.
You
It's
look
got,
like you
sunglasses
collect...
on.
You look like you collect cans of Pabst Blue Ribbon to make into Christmas ornaments every year.
I mean, like, hey, if that's gonna help me find peace, then are you really gonna be mad at me for it?
Where did you find this puzzle? Where did you even find this? Did you just pick like the first generic one you found? You're fucking kidding me. Oh my god.
This was on Amazon, right?
I went to Amazon and I typed in puzzle, and then this is the first one that had animals in it. And so I just got it because I'm not going to be picky about the puzzle. I just wanted to see what would get delivered the next day. And also I thought that maybe Thresh would do the puzzle with me if there were dogs on it. And so far he hasn't eaten any of the pieces. So I feel like that's a pretty collaborative.
You can choose something cooler, like an anime puzzle, like a naked man puzzle. An anime naked man puzzle. See, yeah,
Do
Google
they
that.
have
See,
that?
Yeah, I was gonna say maybe there's an Asterian fanfic puzzle out there.
Okay.
Why did you just choose the dumbest
Hot
generic looking?
men puzzle.
That's equivalent of getting.
Be careful, it might be actual men rather than
No,
TV men.
they're all fucking hot air balloons and chickens.
A fucking poster of a cat hanging on a tree, and it says "Hang in there."
I mean, listen, if
It's
that's
so
gonna
generic.
if that's gonna help my mental, hot men puzzle.
Hot anime men puzzles.
Oh my god, naked man underwater puzzle.
What?
50 Shades of Him, 1,000-piece puzzle. Oh, these are real people.
I also think 1,000 is too many.
I don't think 1,000 is too many. Astarian puzzle. Okay, and no. Listen, if you make a puzzle and it has hot anime men on it, link it to me and I will purchase it. Do you still respect me as a person?
I would have to have respected you first.
How do you...
Look at that. Chainsaw Man adult anime 1,000-piece jigsaw puzzle.
Let me see.
See? Could have gotten something like that. That is the most generic
Is this a
looking
fucking
thing.
spoiler?
I don't know. I've never really watched the second season, so I don't. Have you? Do you know about it? I don't know anything.
It's okay. I didn't want to continue watching or read it. Anyways, thanks.
He has a chainsaw that comes out of his head. Like, what's so spoilery about
Thanks.
that? I don't even know who that is.
Thanks. How do you find your piece?
How do you...
Gina!
Huh? Doing my nails.
You do have cute nails. You've got
Thanks.
like the Sailor Moon stuff on right now, which is very cute. You've got like the little bunnies. You got weird like little Sailor Moon faces. Do you draw these?
No, those are stickers.
What, you could stick them? Mm-hmm. When I was in Irvine the other week for BlizzCon, there was this girl who was selling like these like made nails. So I think you just stick them on.
Oh yeah, press-on nails.
Yeah, and I was trying to find them for you, but I didn't think that your hands would fit. Let me see your nails, because I was using my nails as an example. Yeah, we're pretty close in size.
Ovilee, you had little child toddler nails.
Well, no, because it's also the fingers. Because see?
Well, you have really tiny hands.
Okay. It makes boyfriends feel better about themselves.
Oh, God. Fuck!
You walked right into that one,
I want
Gina.
to go home! Oh, it's so gross.
You walked right into that one.
Oh my God. Ew, I don't even want to fucking touch this couch. I don't even... Fuck off, Ovilee.
It's me and my body pillows.
Ah! Jeez, okay, well, at least they don't ejaculate. At least you didn't pay for that upgrade, I think.
Well, so all you need is you cut a little slit
Don't do it.
towards the bottom of the
don't
body
do it.
pillow.
No, don't do that.
You just put like kind of like a
Like-
plastic water bottle in the microwave, just heat it up a little bit.
Get some of that glaze from Cinnabon, heat it up.
Exactly.
Yeah. Christmas is coming up, Ovilee. Ovilee, Christmas is coming up. What do you want for Christmas? It's our first Christmas together. Just you and me.
I don't know. For Christmas, I haven't been like, ooh, I want this for Christmas since I was probably in like middle school.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, there's nothing as of recently that you saw and then like, oh, I kind of really want that.
So when I was a kid, right? I did not have money. Parents wouldn't do the allowance, like any of that stuff, right? So I worked as a tutor, I worked as a babysitter, and that's how I kind of like made my money, and I saved most of it. So as soon as I became an adult and got like a decent job and started having disposable income, if I like something, I buy it.
Yeah.
I buy it, right?
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh, cool. Bayonetta guns. They're currently sitting in the corner of this room because I have not yet opened them.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm like, I've taken care of myself mainly. Mm-hmm. Also, the last time, so I had a boyfriend. This was in college. And he's like, what do you want for Christmas? And I was like, oh, you don't have to get me anything, honey. But like, listen, if you do, the only thing that I won't ever really use is jewelry. So please don't get me jewelry. Look at me. No necklace, no rings, no nothing. It's just a hassle for me. I don't like jewelry. It's so much to remember. Christmas comes around.
Don't.
And he gets me a little box.
No.
And I opened up the box.
Oh, God.
And it's a necklace.
Butt plug. Oh.
I would have been happier over a butt
Right?
plug.
Because at least you say you didn't, like, nothing.
I said,
yeah.
the explicit rule was do not get me jewelry. And he gets me jewelry, and it's just like this silver chain. And I'm just like, hey, thanks. I now feel obligated to wear it.
Yeah.
Because because you gave it to me.
Yeah.
And I hate wearing jewelry. I'm going to lose it. And when I lose it, I'm going to feel guilty about it.
Yes. I
got him a PlayStation.
That's a better gift. Just objectively.
When I say I hate men, that's exactly what I mean.
But was he an Xbox guy?
No.
Okay.
He said he wanted to play Fallout, so I was like, oh, okay. And I think at that time, Fallout was only on maybe consoles. So I got him a PlayStation and Fallout.
Oh,
and I photoshopped the front so Thresh was on the cover.
Oh
as
my
dog meat.
God. And I that necklace probably came from like Claire's or something. Oh my, I hate that. Listen.
I cut it.
Oh, good. My love language is gifts. I love giving gifts and I love receiving gifts, right? Mm-hmm. And I hate when people tell me, I don't know what to get you. Do you know why, Ovilee?
Because it means that they know nothing about you?
No, it's because I make it very easy to shop for me. I have a whole entire Amazon like wish list where I just send like my friends be like, what do you want for Christmas? I'm like, this is exactly what I want. Do not get what you think I would want or what you think would be useful. This is a list of exactly everything that I want, from cheap to more expensive. You know, so I can make it easy on everyone, so people can stop saying that. I had an ex-boyfriend once. I sent him my list. I'm like, this is exactly everything that I update that list all the time because it's also a shopping list for me.
Yeah.
And he's like, so Christmas rolls around. He got me a Bape hoodie. Remember Bape?
What is a Bape?
Bathing ape.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
Before that, I didn't own a single Bape item. Not only did he get me the hoodie, but he got me Bape flip-flops. In camouflage. 1, I don't wear flip-flops. 2, I don't wear Bape. 3, I fucking hate camouflage. I'm like, oh, what made you get this for me? So apparently there's a thing, it's a known thing amongst, I don't know, studies, whatever. It says that men usually get women what they think, or what they think that they would enjoy, not what the women would actually enjoy. Mm-hmm. He loves Bape. So he's like, oh, I should get this for her because I like it. Drives me insane.
Fucking men.
So you guys can match.
Insane.
That's what I want for Christmas.
What?
I want us to have matching outfits.
What about the Dumb and Dumber orange and blue suits?
I have always wanted that since I was a kid. That's one of my most favorite movies ever. Oh,
wait, who's who? Who's Jim Carrey?
Lloyd is Jim Carrey. Lloyd
Are you
Christmas.
Jim Carrey, or am I? Who's Jim Carrey?
You're obviously Lloyd, Ovilee. You just need to knock one tooth out.
Oh my god, that is totally you, because you're the one in the car like, do you want to hear the most annoying sound in the world? And it's just your fucking air horns. By the way, if you guys don't know, in Lethal Company, Ovilee somehow always finds the fucking air horn.
Air horn, clown horn.
And then she takes all of her money and buys...
fucking foghorn.
Who fucking knew there was a foghorn that you can buy for your ship? I didn't fucking know that. All of a sudden I hear... Oh. I think that I'm being fucking attacked either in-game or there's something outside my house at my front door. But no, it's Ovilee just holding down the E button on the fucking foghorn.
Oh.
It sounds like SpongeBob's fucking alarm clock in the morning. So somehow, for some goddamn reason, that whole game, Ovilee always... One time, I found the air horn first. And then I dropped it off in the front, and I was like, you know what, this bitch is coming. So I dropped a crate of bottles on top of the horn so she can't see it. I double checked it to see if it clips through. It doesn't. You can't even see it. And then I'm happily searching around. All of a sudden I hear, whack, whack, and it's fucking Ovilee. She's standing at the door, not even doing it. She's standing still, just honking the horn. How'd you find it?
Well, I just have a sixth sense about these things. I'm very horny.
God, jeez, there was.
Let me tell you about this anime I found. Okay?
Yeah.
It's gay, but it's not gay.
What the fuck do you mean? That's like George Santos? Whatever.
So it's okay. So it's I'm sure people would classify it as a BL, but there's nothing really romantic in it. And if they do try to add something romantic, I don't think they'll add it for a while. The anime is called My New Boss is Goofy. And the entire premise of this anime is this office worker, right? Japanese salaryman, quits his old job because his boss is being abusive to him, verbally abusive, like controlling, all of this shit. And so he starts working at a new job. And at his new job, he gets paired up with like his new manager. And he's just a goofy motherfucker. He just trips over shit. He's clumsy. He makes very stupid mistakes, like spelling errors. Aww. He doesn't hear people correctly. And it's super cute. Now they like... I'm not going to spoil it for anyone in case you want to watch it, but it's so cute. And it's just like a little slice of life.
Oh, okay.
I've been watching it. I would say it's gay, but nothing gay has happened.
It's more like a bromance.
It's slice of life, and right now there's zero romantic feelings involved at all. They're just very good friends.
That sounds adorable.
And I want them to bang.
I wonder if it's that anime that
They adopted a cat.
Oh, there's this one. I don't know if you know what this one is, but there's this clip. Whenever I see it, hold on, let me see. Whenever I see it, I have to watch it and repost it because it fucking makes me laugh. Do you know this anime?
Oh, yeah. It's the one where they're working on a show with kids.
Yeah.
It's so fucking good. Is that the one where the guys laugh is way too realistic?
Yes. Every time I see that clip, I'm in tears, and I just watched it yesterday, and I have to repost it because it makes me so happy.
Yeah, I have to watch that anime. It's really good. I don't know what the title is of it, but it's basically an anime. It's on Crunchyroll. It's of like a couple guys who work on this a children's TV show. Think of it like Barney, but
Mamoru Miyano. I think that's just his name, but yeah.
Yeah. So think of it like Barney, but instead of dinosaurs, they're people, right?
Okay.
Interacting with kids. And it's just like, peekaboo, where'd you go? Peekaboo, where'd my happiness go? It's gone. And it's just so fucking good.
I gotta watch it.
I don't want to interact with kids. I was a daycare worker. I was a babysitter. I did all of this stuff. And the thing is, the kids are fine. It's the parents that suck. They enable kids like bad behavior. I could go on a rant on this for hours.
That's bullshit, Ovilee, because I just heard a story recently on TikTok of this woman that said, for those of you who say you don't want to have kids and you might regret it, my husband and I just woke up in the middle of the night because my toddler, shat herself and decided to come in to the bed, bounce on the bed, and sit on my husband's face. Poop everywhere, and now it's 3 a.m. and we're cleaning poop off of our faces and our bed sheets. And then I immediately went and took all of my birth control pills, crushed them up, and snorted them all.
Thank you all for watching another episode of Birth Control, provided by Ovilee and Gina.
That should be our new name for our podcast!
Oh my god.
Birth control.
Birth control. The SEO would be fucking awful, Gina.
Oh yeah, that's true.
We would type in birth control.
You know what the German word for birth control is?
No baby and
anti-baby pillen. Swear to God. Anti-baby pillen. Swear to God. Look it up.
the Germans got it figured out. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Watch our streams. We're gonna play Lethal Company some more.
Oh
Go
my God, yes.
and subscribe to the channel. What are you doing? Subscribe. Drop it. Right
Love
there.
you.
Do it. We love you.